Okay, so this video is going to be kind of poor quality, but I don't care. I just wanted to put something out there with my thoughts on it. About maybe a week ago now, maybe less than that. Feels like a week ago. I got into, and I don't know if it's open for everybody, but I was able to access the Battle for Azeroth beta or whatnot for it, and basically, I'm not happy with what I'm seeing. It has nothing to do with the content. It has nothing to do with the quality of the expansion. In fact, the quests that I was able to do, I had a lot of fun with. But the problem and the arching problem that I'm seeing here is the lack of communication and a lot of glitches that just, to be frank, are inexcusable by Blizzard. One of the biggest things, right? Absolute biggest. And this went on for about a week. You could go to the forums, see all the posts about it. There's no blue post talking about it. But for a week, you got into the beta. You could not start the Battle for Azeroth main story quest. You just couldn't. There was a workaround where you could use some sort of like, if you made a shaman with a certain spec, you could talk to someone who... Anyway, it was really glitchy. It didn't work. And honestly, that's just not acceptable. And I get it, like, you're supposed to say, okay, it's a beta. These things are going to happen. And I get that. I get a new quest glitching out or some new mechanic not working as intended. But the fact that it took a week with no response for people just to start the new expansion content is just inexcusable. There is no reason why that should ever have been the case. Ever. Now, secondly, one of the biggest things too is that there is a game-breaking glitch where if someone, and this happens in the entire client, if you vendor an item, and this is, as of right now, I don't know if it's fixed, I haven't played since earlier today, but as of right now, you cannot vendor any items, or else your character gets completely silenced. You can't cast a spell, the only thing you can do is chat. And the fact is that, hey, there's so many forum posts about this, about that glitch, about the glitch of not being able to access it, and they did fix it, right? But the fact that Blizzard, maybe I'm holding them to a higher standard than they should be, but the fact that Blizzard took a whole week and didn't even address it to the community is not making me excited for this new expansion. It doesn't instill confidence that I think they can run the game properly. And not only that, I found out recently that the whole personal loot, where they're forcing personal loot, has gone through, and I thought that the community uproar would have been enough for that. It just seems time and time again that Blizzard is kind of failing on their flagship product, World of Warcraft. And I don't know, it just doesn't instill a lot of confidence. So if you get into the beta, keep in mind that those are issues that are going on. And they do ask for feedback, so granted, feel how you want about a beta. But for me, I just think that's totally unacceptable. And Blizzard, I hope you do better, because I don't have a lot of confidence in you.